All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor, to all the apostles, to all the bishops, great millstone. Will, peace, best to your leg, all right? We brothers in Great Millstone, Mississippi. We're going to get into the topic of how the Heavenly Father is going to do a factory reset on the earth. You know, because as of right now, we're basically seeing the earth in self-destruct mode, as it were. You know what I'm saying? It's just pretty much saturated in wickedness. You know, when brother, was speaking, was speaking before we started up. Even when you deal with the actual phone, you know, if you have so many apps, you got, excessive data, you got a lot of things that are not needed, a lot of unnecessary things on your phone. Basically your phone starts messing up. You you don't have any room for anything. You don't have any storage left. Slowing down. It starts slowing down. So basically, in the spirit, that's what's happening to the earth. And so it just best to just wipe it clean. Just give a fresh start to the earth, man. That's exactly what the Heavenly Father's going to do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just precept, and then we get the definition. Okay.
Second Ezra 15:5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Yeah. Plagues, meaning divine judgments. Okay. Trouble, evil, bad times, man. Which a plague is a curse. That's all from the Heavenly Father. And see, he's going to be the one responsible for this. Now, we just came out of a very demonic time of the year. You people celebrating Halloween, which basically that promotes the fear of Satan, demons, ghouls, goblins, warlocks, witches, evil spirits, etc. But see, the Heavenly Father, he's the one to be feared, because Satan, he's not bringing these plagues on the earth. The Heavenly Father is. And going back to the time of the Exodus, time of Egypt, Satan didn't plague Egypt. The Heavenly Father did, man. Okay? Matter of fact, those different deities that the Egyptians were worshiping, they coincided with Satan. It was pretty much a part of them worshiping Satan. Because if you were tied into idolatry, you worship the work of your own hands. You worship idols that a man made. Which would be modeled after things you see on the earth. A frog god, a fish god, making a woman a god, etc. That all ties into satanic worship. But basically, you're worshiping the devil. But see, the Most High, Yahweh, he plagued Egypt though. That's why it got to a point to where those different warlocks of Egypt, they couldn't stand up to the spiritual power that Moses and Aaron came with. Because the Heavenly Father, he was the one behind those divine judgments. Same that's going to happen in today's time. And the only people that's going to understand this are the Lord's servants, the prophets. All right? But the point is, he bringing plagues on the earth, going into that factory reset. Okay? You got it.
Yep. Why? Second Ezra 15:6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Polluted, saturated. Just taking up space. And Scripture speak about when the rights are in authority, the people rejoice. Now you go into that word authority, it means great number. But see, we in a society now where it's the other way around. You see the wicked in great number. Scripture speak about the wicked spreading themselves as a green bay tree. So these Edomites are every damn word, man. Their capital on the earth is Babylon the Great, North America. But they're ruling in wickedness everywhere. All these different places they call, the wonders of the world. It's predominantly Edomites there in great number. But see, we in a time where the Lord gonna wipe them clean. And they ain't gonna be exterminated. First off, they got to be destroyed, and the rest of them going to slavery. And after that, they're gonna be, swiped from the earth. But we in a time where the Heavenly Father is gonna judge this world that's set up in wickedness, man. And the why is that you see the result of what wickedness does. Look at the mindset of the average man. He's defeated. Before we started up, me and Brother Rummy was speaking about when you go back to that Mari show, all right, that was pretty much about, he's showing the Israelite man being conquered.
Yeah.
It's the Israelite man's manhood being taken away, from Mari, who's an Amalekite. a little hat person, and then you have Eve on there coming on there accusing him. You know, the man, he's up in arms because he's not sure if he's been taking care of babies that are not his. In a lot of cases, the babies are not his. But the brother made the point because there was a recent incident. You said 5 of the babies weren't his.
Yeah, 5 of 53-year-old man did a paternity test and realized that all 5 of the kids that supposedly had with the woman he been married to over 20 years were not his.
Yeah, so here it is. They didn't develop. They're all older now. Maybe at that point, maybe they thought that was their real daddy. So Eve just a damn devil. You know, the majority of them. That's gonna be, certain sisters gonna be all right. Certain sisters gonna be saved. But here it is. You willing to live a lie. You convince yourself of the lie that this shit is okay. You telling your sons and daughters this lie. And the supposed father, but he wasn't the father the whole time. So that man was told to just man up. After all this, even did all this dirt, just man up. Psychologically, to your kids, what they thinking, man, hey man, that's why the Lord gonna destroy the society. That's why this needs a great reset. And to be honest, just on a, you say like the average level, because we so-called blue collar guys, we working young Jakes. For the most part, the statistic of a woman you're gonna get is a woman with at least 1 or 2 kids, man. It's very rare you're gonna, get out here and fish, so to speak, and get a woman that doesn't have any baggage, man. And you pretty much expected to not only take in that woman, but you also take care of the offspring. And some Jake, you do it, you suck it up, but bro, that's still hell. And that's just one of the things that irks the Heavenly Father. But see, this is why. Not to mention the alphabet community, and like Elder Yashua just put up a video. Our forefather Abraham, he did not pray for the alphabet community. You read that in 2nd Ezra. Basically, he was praying for Lot, because see, Lot was there. Because the Heavenly Father knew like he was feeling bad for his nephew. That's what that was about. But see, the Heavenly Father, he's insists, he's pissed. All right, that's why this place got to be destroyed, man. Okay, you got it, bro.
That was it. But I just want to add, like you said, the Edomites, how they everywhere. And even if Esau isn't physically there, their mindset is there.
His influence.
Yeah, his influence is there, man. And the earth is saturated by that wicked influence, man. A lot of people think, okay, according to Esau's programming, man, on certain levels. It's some more than others, but majority of the earth, they think, all right, with the Edomite programming, man and woman.
Yeah, going back to the word government, it literally means mind control. And this man's controlled everyone's minds of wickedness. Even us at one point in time. But the fact that we in a society where it's a struggle, it's a resistance for you to not commit wickedness, that's why ultimately we gotta be delivered from this place, man. All right, I'll get the definition, bro.
This is a factory reset on Google. It says a factory reset restores a computer, smartphone, etc.
Woo! Restores. Hey, look, you get to the X or 1. Go ahead, bro.
It restores a computer, smartphone, etc. back to the state it was when it left the factory. This includes deleting all the data, apps, and settings the user changed on the device. The next person to use it should have the same experience as when it was first unboxed.
Right. Cause see, he got it when it was unboxed. We gonna get it unboxed. We're gonna get it clean. We're gonna get it fresh, and it's gonna start over. And basically, because we mentioned the movie Matrix oftentimes. Life on Earth is like into a simulation, but the simulation is set to a wicked programming. What the Heavenly Father's gonna do when He send Yahweh shot back, he's gonna transition the programming from wickedness to righteousness. So the simulation gonna be set to righteousness, man, and everything's gonna go to our favor now. You got it, bro.
This also too, it just says, is it a good idea to factory reset? It says it is recommended to only perform a factory reset when it is necessary and to make a backup of your data beforehand to avoid losing important information.
Yeah, that's why the Lord has a remnant. Okay, and this truth This information being stored in your mind. Because we're going to know about this place in the kingdom. We're going to know what happened. Lord willing, we those men that make it, those spirits that are predestined to make it, man. But basically, going by what that says, you only need to perform a factory reset when you need to, when it's necessary. Which in a lot of cases, it just takes one time. You know, now this happened, going back during the time of Noah, that was a factory reset on the earth. But guess what? The Lord gonna reset it again, but this time by way of fire. Better stand back.
There's another cut on Nate. Because if Esau come back in 1,000 years, they mean that we will have to do another reset.
Yeah, bro.
It's the last
Yep.
reset here, man.
Yep.
You know? So they was Esau was to rebel again and deceive the nation. That means that we will have to retrain the nation again and righteous. It has to be another reset.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you know, bro.
Even like with a smartphone, like you said, you do a factory reset. When it first started up, it's asking you for all your information so it can start operating how you want it to. That's how it's gonna be with the kingdom. So, like you said, in order for Esau even to come back into rulership, that means we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to be destroyed. The earth is gonna have to be reset into another rulership. Like you said, it's not gonna happen again. You know.
Yeah, bro. The brother, he's looking up the meaning of extinction level event. Before he get that, can you get Isaiah 24? Cause see, what people have to realize that this has to happen, man. You know, it has to happen. You know, we in a time where the earth is so far removed from the natural way. It's like everything is just here. Like you just got items on the earth just lying around. You know, when everything was created for a purpose. So everyone and everything has been removed from its purpose. You got stories out there of you know, certain animals out here eating rats or eating things they shouldn't eat. Like, bro, like the whole ecosystem's messed up. You know, based off of you know, the industrial age and you know us driving these automobiles. You know, the fact that you have so much roadkill. You know, animals are dying at a certain rate that they shouldn't die. You know, it could be something similar as a possum. You know, turtles crossing the street. You know, let's say if you live near a beach, whatever it may be, this is out of forest. It's not natural. You know, and people speak about the carbon emissions. You know, us breathing in the CO2 at the level we are. You know, due to these cars, man, none of this is natural. So it's gonna be a reset. But these are just some of the things we naming, bro. But once again, look at the mindset of man. Look at the mindset of woman. You know? You think the Heavenly Father is gonna keep allowing this, man? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 24:1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste and turneth it upside down.
That's a factory reset. Making it empty. He gonna make it clean. And him turning it upside down is really him turning it right side up. Because pursuing what's that? Isaiah 29 is it 16? Or 19? Well, I know it's in 29, I'm mistaken. Should you turn things upside down? Shall be esteemed as potter's clay. Edom put everything upside down. The Lord gonna set it right side up. When he destroys it, it's gonna restore the rightful order of things. All right, did you find distinction level?
Yeah, okay. This is from ScienceDaily.com. Extinction level event, or ELE. An extinction event, also extinction level event, occurs when a large number of species die out in a relatively short period of time.
That's what the Lord is getting ready to do. These plagues he's gonna bring on the world. You know, you can call it a factory reset, all right? You know, and also you can call it an extinction level event because the masses of people are gonna die. The masses of creatures on the earth are gonna die due to this judgment. But it's not gonna be the end all be all. This is meant to start everything over. Okay? Well, bro.
Yo, quick precept. Well, I got 3. It's Jeremiah 25:33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
Because like you just mentioned, though, see, with Edom's wickedness, he doesn't have to physically be there to have your mind. He has global influence, man. you know, due to his media, due to technology, all right, radio, you know, etc. Certain remote locations we don't even know the name of. This man has influence there. That's why the slang gonna be from one end of the earth to the other. Okay, there's extinction level events, man. All right, especially that nuclear destruction. Okay, go ahead, brother.
They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
Because it's gonna be the norm, and you're not gonna have time. It's because it's a short period of time. It's gonna be so quick, and that's how you know it's the Most High. You know, when you look at the way the Heavenly Father operates, you know, him, dealing with his armies of heaven, his angels, the angels are smooth and they quick. It's military-like, man. the way they take people out. So you ain't gonna have time, feel bad. You got to worry about you getting out that situation. What was me? Like, I hope I got out of it, You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be time for a funeral, ain't gonna be time for a burial, and all these things cost money. Bro, this is world turmoil that the Heavenly Father's getting ready to do, man. And it has to happen because Eve's wickedness, we see it here in Babylon the Great. Don't you know, just as we speak about how men are having issues with the modern woman, we speak about that here in the West. Hey, men speak about that right now in the East. And they pissed about it. They speak about that in Iran, in India, in Afghanistan, women driving cars, they want to be better than the men. And yeah, in certain parts of Africa. So this serpent, he put his eyes, his ears, and his hands everywhere, man. That's why there has to be a clean sweep of all this. Go ahead, bro.
This Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
That's a part of the extinction level event too. Not only the fire from the missiles, but also the laser beams from the chariots. All right. Rays of light. Pastor Harvey speak about this one movie. I'm not sure if it's Battlefield Earth, but it's a movie he was mentioning. But when he saw the chariots, they were like, I see beams of light. But you gonna see beams of light. Because see, this gonna happen. See, when the Son of the Heavenly Father returns to the earth, it's not gonna be a peaceful scene in the movie. Now, peace is gonna come on earth, but see, in order to have peace, you gotta have war. And that's written in Revelation. In righteousness, he doth judge and make war, which hence this scene right here. Because see, remember, as we read this in the scriptures, this is the Most High's movie. Okay? See, the Son of the Heavenly Father come back to zap your existence, man. And we speak about all these different, noble pieces of architecture and your different high places on the earth. Everybody want to talk about Geneva, Switzerland, and Paris, France, and all this bullshit, man. Certain parts of Germany. That shit gonna get smoked when Yahushua come back. That's not gonna be in the kingdom. Our kingdom is not gonna be an extension of what we remember from Esau's world. Ain't gonna be no remnants or traces of your ruins. Just like you see the remnants of Egypt, like certain pyramids still standing. So you remember that time. Well, that's not gonna be the case in our kingdom. And you see certain remnants of Rome, Greece, some of that shit still standing, bro. The Lord gonna sweep all this shit. It's gonna go back to how it was during the time of Adam. And from that point we gonna build. The beloved elders of how we did a lesson dealing with man, based like what is a man, and a man was brought forth to essentially create. A man is a builder. So in the kingdom, that's really what we're gonna be doing, engineering our empire, man. So this man, everything that has to do with you is gonna be removed.
Like everywhere you go in the kingdom, it's gonna be a reflection of how a brother thinks.
Wow.
Like you're gonna see, like right now, you might see a car, brother. Like right now, on a small level, how a brother dress, that's kind of how his mindset, that's his creativity on display. Or his car, how he got his house set up, things he got going on.
Because it's all from your mind.
Yeah, it's all from your mind.
Wow.
In the kingdom, it's gonna be your portion of the earth is gonna be an extension of your creativity, of your mindset, how you think.
Yep.
Right now it's the opposite, where everything is an extension of the mind of Esau.
Yeah, that's why everything all bland,
dull.
Yeah.
You know,
this shit dead, man.
Everything based on some type of you know, homosexuality, and
Yep.
shit, you know, even like all these skyscrapers, that's the phalanx, the obelisk, man, the worship of Orion, man. You know, this is how what we're seeing is the mind of Esau Edom in motion, man. You know, that's why scriptures say how he gonna be destroyed through his what imagination. You see, his wicked imagination, casting down all the imaginations, man.
Yep, because
Yep.
you see this image or like imagination, an image, it stems back to the ancient pagan Roman Empire, showing you that this is Rome reloaded. This Rome coming back because you're doing the exact same thing. But see, now it's more enhanced because you have the whole earth and you have technology to coincide with that. But you got to go.
Gonna keep going on. It says to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire, for by fire and by his sword would the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Because it's going to be from one end of the earth to the other. So you can only imagine millions to billions of people are about to die. The majority of people on earth are not going to be here. That's what Scripture speak about a remnant. Remnant is where you get the word remain or remainder, what's left. The survivors. Scripture speak about those that are written among the living in Jerusalem, written in the Lamb's book of life. Because see, you're going to live really to talk about it. Like see, in the kingdom, which is the beauty of the Heavenly Father story, even though, you know, we going through hell right now. Because to quote the elder Gad, you know, Elder P. Gad, you know, because he likes to talk about the kingdom a lot, but, you know, he speaks about, but it's hell getting there. Because, you know, it's the process. You know, you wake up, you know, we still here. You wake up, you still got to go to work. You wake up, you still got bills. Whether you're behind on bills, you finally catch up, but then something else happened. You know, your woman, she okay for a minute, but then spirits hop on her. So it's always something. You know, car problems, you know, etc. But see, eventually, you know, the Lord really gonna cause this movie to fully kick in. Like you speak about sometimes, you know, basically the Heavenly Father is gonna become more active with his prophecies. And see, that's when the movie gonna be fully in motion. That's why it says in 2 Ezra 16, how the days are not gonna go back. It's not gonna turn back, you know, to this so-called normalcy, you know, that you wanted. You know, so and that's really what we need. All right. We need to go into full gear. A little inflation, man. Nah, damn that. You know what I mean? We happy to see it. Okay, yeah, you know, yeah, you get something to eat, food a little higher. Yeah, you know, we'll take that, but you want to see the full thing. Hyperinflation, because the quicker that happens, the quicker we get the hell up out of here, man.
Hyperinflation, but then you got hypersonic missiles.
Woo! That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things go hyper, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Going to overdrive, man. Maximum overdrive. What was they on there, bro? Yo. Okay, you got it, bro.
It's back in Isaiah 24, verse 1 again. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah. See, a lot of people are gonna be displaced. You know, there's gonna be a lot of relocating, and to be honest, people are gonna go back to their original lands. Because see, everybody really is out of sync with what they're supposed to be doing, where they're really naturally supposed to live. You know, now we've been scattered as a people, us, the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Spanish, Native Americans. But also, you gotta look at the other nations. They're not in their original homelands in a lot of cases. What the hell Elam and Ishmael doing in Africa, man? The land of Ham. You know, and et cetera, man. You got Moab every damn where. You know, like what's going on here? But see, that's because there's a wicked ruler in power. And pursuant to the scriptures, our power, Yahweh Shah said he separated the nations. You know? And see, we in a time, you know, Lord willing, we endure, the Lord's people are going to get showed immense favor. Because things are going to go back to how they're originally supposed to be. To quote the beloved El Pastor Yamlab, all things return to their origin, which is why, you know, the Lord had this knowledge return to us. You know, he's going to put us back in our rightful place on the earth and see, well, it speaks about Edom, upon thy belly shalt thou go. So how the hell are they going to conjure up a plan, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now, they was on their belly, so to speak. It's not talking about an actual goddamn snake, man. It's not a fucking talking snake, you know, on the ground, on our belly. Nah, you got a lot of these people. What's that? That shit if you have on YouTube, they have like commercials and shit. Gaia. You know, people want to, you know, break down the Bible and, you know, tie all these different philosophies into the Bible. Man, shut up, man. You know, upon that village shalt thou go. This when Esau got brought to a lower state because of the Dark Ages, man. You know, they returned to their origin. They're supposed to be like that. They ain't supposed to be calling shots, man. They don't even be ruling shit. Cause look at the result of them ruling. Look at the state of the earth, man. So upon that village shalt thou go. Well, guess what? It's gonna happen again. Permanently. You know? And we want to see that. All right, you got it, bro.
And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master.
So we in a time where the whole earth gonna feel it. Some brother, you know, he was mentioning basically. We in a time everybody gonna feel it, and basically it's like when it comes to the Heavenly Father's judgment, with the exception of the elect, he gonna group everybody into the same class. You know,
Millionaire or bomb at the gas station.
yeah.
You're gonna be heavily affected.
Heavily affected. And going back to the charagma. That's why, hey, well, no matter your status, everybody gonna say that charagma with the exception of the elect. You know, and certain other people too, but it ain't about them though. It's about the Lord's elect, okay? You know what I'm saying? But everybody gonna feel the squeeze that the Lord gonna do to the earth. Go ahead, bro.
It says, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower.
Because it's the time of Jacob's trouble, which basically this ties into what 1 Corinthians 7, 2 16. You know, basically the Lord letting us know, you gotta be ready to let this shit go, man. It's something that Elder Yashwamba, he had said years ago. You know, because you know, sometimes, you know, we could do particular things, and the Lord did give us liberty, you know. But for Jake, that's let's say the world is your weak point. Let's say you was one of them Jakes, you know, you was heavily out there, and you know, you move around, ain't nothing wrong moving around, but the mindset is that, okay, I'm doing this, but I'm not fully, I ain't engulfed in it. You know, because the time we coming into, you can't be attached to this, man. And don't just go for, you know, going out, so to speak. Not only that, but also I want to show Family Matters, you know. It could apply to our families, it could apply to our living situations as far as our jobs, our homes, you know, speaking about our cars, you know, to really let this shit go. Because we in time, we gonna be on the move. You know? Because we're developing a ruling class mentality, but also a pilgrim mentality to gain that immortality. You letting this world go so you can gain the next. See? Go ahead, bro.
Not taking none of this into the kingdom, not even our bodies. As with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled.
Yeah, a factory reset. You know, because nothing's gonna be left here. And that's the scary thing about the Heavenly Father, to quote the beloved Elder Apostle Tahar, he can just make things disappear, man. And sometimes he'll show you that too. Like, you know, it could be a certain building, like a certain company. You saw a certain job at a particular place, but all of a sudden that shit gone. Like it was overnight, shit just shut down. The Lord did that. And that should really make us fear more, because he can just do it. And certain things he can just get rid of just like that, you know? And you don't know why the place closed. It's just gone now. You know, and in many other, you know, ways you can slice that, man. Certain people that was in your life, they just gone, like the Lord just zapped their mind, like, man, what the hell happened? Like, you know, but that's the Most High, though. See, he gonna do that on a global scale, man. He gonna make shit just disappear. He gonna make America just disappear. The way Eve is, he gonna make that shit just disappear. Because women with that thought culture mindset, they ain't gonna make it. Oh, hell no. You know? You'll be out and about, you know, the woman speaking with her eyelashes. Like, you know, eyelashes so goddamn big, they like lips on her eyes, man. And the pride is immense. Like Apostle Maccabi saying, man, that big Shirley spirit. But he'll say it, you know, it'd be funny, but it's true. Be big as hell, you know, and be proud, you know what I'm saying? And some of these women, they'll be big and ugly, but they wouldn't give guys like us everything. Like, you know how you look, right? Like, you know how you left the house, right? You know? But we ain't SHIT, so to speak, but we'll see how that turn out for you.
Because they're proud. And another thing, the woman is responsible for a lot of conditions of the earth. The Israelite woman, she's responsible directly for a lot of the conditions of the earth, especially dealing with the culture of these tribes, especially of the southern kingdom. Like the woman is extremely responsible, you know, for the conditions that you see.
I'm not good for that.
All right, or the state that you see our people in, man. You know, they created more harlots, they created emotional niggas. You know, they created more women that they like them, which is the way of the harlot, that feminist movement.
And you know what? Since you're saying that, priest, I've been meditating on it, bro. It's a lot. I've been meditating on it. I think the reason why the Lord gonna bring such brutal judgments against you women out here is because of the breaking up of households. I think that's one of the main reasons why the Most High he gonna stick it to you, like y'all stick it to us. He gonna stick it to you, and I can't fucking wait. You know, here it is. You got a Jabin taking care of some boys. He think these boys his. Couldn't find out none of them his. So he spent a good portion of his life, all his time, his energy, his resources, money, developing their minds and want them, turn out to be something. They weren't even his. 5 of them. And he told to just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, it's a lot of men just in general, even certain brothers in the truth, whether on child support or the woman just took the kids, no explanation, bitch is gone. Won't even let the man see the son or daughter, which the Israelite woman is so goddamn childish and selfish and wicked. She's not even thinking about the development of the sons and daughters. It's a me moment, showing you really women honestly shouldn't be responsible for fully raising kids, man. Now we ain't saying women shouldn't be mothers, but the man should be over that, because you see why. Look what happens when Eve has it her way. Now everybody grow up fucked up. You gonna get multiple partners after this man. You gonna slut out. The son and daughter ain't no telling what's gonna go on with them. With the exception of the mercy of the Lord. That's why it's all about having faith in the Lord in that situation. But then the man's got to deal with it, like, man, I see they just out there, and he can hope the best for them. Eve got to pay for that, man.
I'm your best friend.
Yeah, and you know what? Eve does it because in a lot of cases they were traumatized, but they'll continue with that curse cycle. When really, if you know better, you do better. But see, that's why the Lord is dealing with the Israelite man, bro. That's how he's gonna start undoing the curses. It begins with his men. What the Lord say? By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples if ye have love one toward another. That wasn't said to women. That was said to the Lord's men that would embody this faith.
There's no judgment for it either. I had mentioned it earlier. I had looked up. I looked up paternity test fraud, and when you look it up, it's no judgment for lying about who the real father is, and it's up to the judges, the court's discretion. Say that man was on child support that's not biologically the father. It's up to their discretion if he should continue paying child support or not. They was like they're looking at the basically the overall state of the child, if the child really needs that money or not. So you find out it's not yours, nothing happens to the woman, and if you're on child support and the court orders you to continue paying, you have to pay it,
even if the baby not yours,
and if she's keeping it from you.
But and now we see the result of wickedness on earth. This is why there's gonna be a factory reset. Because when we speak about sons and daughters, these are future generations. These are not people that just only here for the moment. See, life continues on earth, as it says in Ecclesiastes. There's no end to all the people. It's about the longevity of the earth, which the servant doesn't have that in mind, and the woman doesn't have that in mind. Now we say women, we speak about the majority of women. Now, for you sisters that follow and subscribe to this message, peace and blessings to you. All right? But go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 4. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, and it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion And he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem.
Yeah, because see, the majority of people not gonna be left. You know, and dealing with Eve, see, we'll speak about women every once in a while because hey, the Lord really be getting on these women. But see, honestly, brothers, we're looking for a hereafter, right? We looking for a hereafter. To be honest, man, it's all about power. Because the Israelite man, when you look at the state of the men with the sign, one thing that we all have in common showing that we got to be Israel, they just want a peace of mind. But in order to have a peace of mind, you got to have power. And there is no other way to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to put you free from working for another nation, free from paying bills to this other nation, but essentially paying to live. Because see, that takes from your peace. You know, wanting a woman that's in order. But see, that all goes back to, you know, the nation that's in power. In the kingdom, you're not going to have these problems. And that's why when you read the first verse, it says how 7 women, because you on 4, and but you can read it real quick to get the point.
Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
And see, at that point, you know, Jake really ain't gonna be thinking about the woman like that. You know, because see, now it's a role reversal, so to speak. It's about us now. You see that, and people gonna feel the Lord hit their light switch on earth. They gonna feel, oh shit, like the woman gonna feel that power going from her, and he gonna feel it going from him. And now it's like the Lord shining that light on us. And everybody gonna see it, everybody gonna feel it, especially Eve, you know. And it is what it is. But to be honest, the majority of women so far gone and polluted. And a lot of our women, man, we just don't get from the East, bro. You know, from South America, you know what I'm saying? Because see, you know, you can start over better that way. Speaking about a reset, because these women in America, they're so broken, traumatized, so much has happened to them, and you're not going to be able to really bring them up to speed to get them in the mindset of serving you like that. You know?
Yeah, because this grace period, you know, for you women, but you have to understand this grace period was for Israelite men to conform unto Yahushua, and for you women to become compatible to those men. So if you've been bullshitting this whole grace period, not making yourself compatible, okay, when it's time of trouble and brothers on the move, if you're not already compatible, you done.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have time to take you back to Hebrew kindergarten, you know, and teach you the ABCs. You should already be in motion. So in this grace period as a woman, if you're not in motion in this grace period, when shit hit the fan, okay, you're done. Because you're not going to see, first of all, the nigga woman, all right, the Israelite woman in America represents less than 1% of the world's population. You're a non-factor.
God damn.
Okay? The American Israelite woman is a non-factor when it comes to nation building. Okay? So in order to make it, you're gonna have to be compatible. Okay, you're gonna have to already be compatible with the Israelite man when shit hit the fan, man. You know?
Man, it's heavy, bro. You know, and a lot of you ain't gonna be able to just snap into it.
Nah.
Catch up to speed.
Nah.
You know, it's gonna be mission impossible, you know, and it's gonna be fake, you know, because you know, we see it even now. Certain women, you know, they played that role. You know what I'm saying? They'll, you know, put the turban on, man, and, you know, yoga pants with dress, you know, saying shalom. But a lot of it is not sincere, and the Lord know that. You know, the Lord knows, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're repenting from the heart, that's different. But for the majority of women, it ain't the case. So, I mean, you're going to come to brothers, but brothers really, their mindset is going to be on moving forward. And then they're going to have time to catch you up. Same thing when it comes to men that's outside of the temple, when it comes to these different doctrines. We ain't going to have time to, you know, teach you. We in the middle of Jacob's trouble. You've been bullshitting with the breakdowns. You've been saying that the mark of the beast is something else. You know, you've been saying that Eve can be saved. You know, yeah, all these different things. You're saying Eve gonna come back in the power, basically in the kingdom, We ain't gonna have time to stop what we doing. We on the move, you know. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop and teach you the breakdowns now. If you ain't got it beforehand, well, it's on you. They're gonna be between you and the Heavenly Father, all right? What? Yes, one with you.
No, I got one.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
In Isaiah 4:4, it says, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
And you know what? Because you women need Eve need a reset, you know? And I'm laughing, but it's true. Y'all need a damn factory reset, man. Shit.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the way that's gonna happen, read, bro.
And shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning.
That's great slaughter throughout Jerusalem, throughout Israel, and especially to our women, because the majority of 2/3 of women, because there's more women than men. You know? So the Lord gonna clean sweep Eve. He gonna clean sweep y'all, and you will have to come back in the kingdom. And FYI, we don't need, you know, our nation of women to bring them back in the kingdom. You know, we can use any women. You know, it's really all about the man, because the man carries the seed. The man was created to create. You know, it is what it is, baby. You know, so hey, y'all gonna be down with it or not? But see, it really doesn't matter. We in a time when the Heavenly Father is gonna become fully active in His Word, and that's the moment we waiting for it, bro. And hey, we'll be in the midst of it. But to be honest, it's a part of our enjoyment. To be honest, a lot of you just want to see these people fucking get it, man. You know, these people that don't care, that's wicked, they proud. You know, here it is, you know, the Lord has us, you know, it's all of the Lord holding on to His message, preaching His message. But then you get to just see the world just get worse. People get more proud, get more bold, speak against the Bible, speak against what we're doing. You want to see these motherfuckers get it? Just be honest, you know? Just to be honest. All right, go ahead, bro.
Back in Isaiah 24:3, the land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord has spoken this word.
Yeah, so He gonna do extinction level events. All right, go ahead, bro.
The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Right, so get in your mind movies like The Book of Eli, movies like I Am Legend, movies like The Crazies, you know, etc. Movies like The Road. Basically, it's gonna be everybody for themselves. But you know, for you hopeful elect brothers and you hopeful elect sisters, y'all gonna be okay. You know, Lord is gonna have a hedge of protection round about you, where you're gonna be okay in the midst of the chaos. You know. Now we don't believe it's gonna be all la-di-da-di-da like Bishop Nate said years ago. You know, but the Lord gonna have it to where y'all gonna be all right. You know, you're gonna be spoken for. You know, go ahead, brother.
The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah, because broken the everlasting covenant. That's the why. That's the why it's gonna be a great reset. That's the reason why it's gonna be a great tribulation. A great tribulation, but before that full reset, it's gonna be a great tribulation. Also called the time of Jacob's trouble. That's why the mass of people are gonna be sea-hipped to justify the mass of people being put to death. Because they have broken the everlasting covenant. You completely changed and rearranged the natural order of things. The way the Heavenly Father set up for this planet Earth to be controlled, man. It's a certain way this planet should be ruled. It's a certain way it should be managed, and Edom hasn't done that.
So he has removed the masses from their purpose.
Yep.
You know, men and women, He has removed them from their purpose. He has removed everything from His purpose. You know, even making certain foods a delicacy, oysters, swine, lobster. He's removing those animals from their purpose. So He done that with men and women. So the Lord is going to get rid of a lot of people that have become vain. Don't serve your purpose anymore. So He's going to get rid of you. You don't serve the purpose, all right, that you was created to do. If you got a lawnmower, okay, and it stops cutting grass, you just pushing it, ain't no grass being cut, what you gonna do? You're gonna get rid of it. Okay? So you men, you Israelite men, if you're not being conformed to your house shot, you're out of your purpose. You women, if you're not compatible to those men that are serving your house shot, you're out of your purpose. Okay? And you're going to be removed. You know? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and it's a scary and I say beautiful thing too. You know what I'm saying? It's bittersweet, you know, because brothers, this in its truth. If you are those first fruits, don't you know you was created to teach? And that's why we don't want to be those guys that, fall away. Because men that did that, they fell away from their purpose. Now ultimately they were not chosen. So that's why it happened the way that it did. But the fact that you awoke to this truth, you were created to do this work. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they
The curse devoured the earth. Hey, brother had read the Lord sent plagues on the earth, right? Sword, famine, death, and destruction. So the curse gonna devour the earth. Go ahead.
and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned.
Are burned. Well, what's that? World War III, and the Lord returning. Okay, and it's all gonna be at its heights. That's the climax of the movie. I'm not sure what the name of that one movie is. Is it The Day After or The Day After Tomorrow? Basically, they show you missiles getting shot all over the earth. That's the end of the movie. And along with you can merge it with Independence Day. Along with the Lord coming back, that's what's happening right here. People are being burned, man. Go ahead, brother. The end of an age, because that's closing out Edom. That's his final chapter. That's the Lord closing the book on him. And that's when our chapter begins. You see?
Final scene in rulership.
Yeah, brother. Wow.
And few men left.
And few men left. So that's that factory reset, man. Because you starting over with the basic needs, essential things you need to build, essential things you need for society. Just like when every kingdom came into power. For example, when you can read the book of Daniel. You can apply it to us. Is it the first chapter? I know you be getting into it once in a while, but I know also you reading Second Kings, like towards the end. Basically, when the Babylonians came into power, which were Assyrians, they took the goodliest of the men, like certain men that were builders. They took chief captains. They took
Noblemen.
Noblemen. Different men in the military, like people you would need for society.
Agriculture.
Yeah, carpenters. Like when you read in what's that? This is Rock 38 or 39. Like the different people you need for society. Basically, people that you would have, they wouldn't be in the stead of men that would have this wisdom, but you need them for a society though. You would need that for every kingdom. Edom calls them your essential workers. Even in the movie, is it 2012? When they got in them arcs, you could say they took the people they would need to start everything over. We're gonna do that too. So few men gonna be left. The people that's gonna be left are gonna be people that's gonna be workers. It's gonna rebuild our world. All right, got it. June 19.
All right, this Isaiah 24 and 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly.
Right, clean dissolved. Okay, and what's gonna do that? 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, man. The elements shall melt with fervent heat, and that's gonna be a scary day on earth, man. And the only way out of here is mercy.
Like the term, it's been wiped clean. That's how the earth is gonna be. It's gonna be wiped clean of all this wickedness throughout the four corners of the earth. Like you said, Esau influence over the whole earth. So you gotta wipe that mindset of the West out of the whole earth.
Yeah, all this wickedness, all the pollution, and certain things as far as what's put in the air, whether it be the airwaves, different vibrations you feel, it's frequencies that's hitting us that we don't even know like where it's coming from. Sometimes you're like people have depression, and you just like you will feel irritated. We being affected by shit we don't even know about, man. All types of shit up in the air and in the food, things you just see day to day on the TV or on the computer. You know what I'm saying? All this shit's unnatural and it's gonna be removed. You know? He's gonna do it. And he also gave you the reason why he's gonna do it. You know, so with that, you know, we pray and hope y'all edified, man. We want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honor, Tayona Apostle, Elder Bishop Great Millstone, student well. Please bless the elect, Abba Abba. Kwame Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.